Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. Now today I did delay this a bit, um, just because I just want to do it in a different time period, but I get to do it here. And so this is the Valorant patch notes of 1.12. Now this is gonna be very short. As I mean very short, I mean like I'm gonna say 10 minutes. So it's not really gonna be that long, I don't think. Maybe, but I have no clue. So anyways, as mentioned in the recent Ask Valorant, the problematic release of patch 1.11 is forcing us to reevaluate what it takes to raise the quality bar for pitch days going forward. While we're not skipping patch 1.12, we're giving it a light touch. Updates to the Observer and the social panel are the stars this time around, along with some bug fixes in the in-match display of act rank badges will continue to be suspended while we figure out what's contributing to the performance hitches. As a heads up, it's very likely we'll skip the next patch and get back in the swing of things on or around December 8th. So first up will be the competitive updates. The act rate badges are disabled in-game while we investigate a potential issue where they may be causing performance hitches in-game. Your act rank badge will still display in competitive lobbies, map loading, and on the end of game screen. The competitive term will continue to investigate the system to work towards a holistic fix in a future patch. For the game system updates, just mainly just observers. Observers no longer hear ping audio. Improved sightline visibility in well-lit areas. Added a game state uh, modify, uh, modification. So go cheat to allow moderators to adjust various aspects of the game, players, stat, money, etc. in a tournament setting. Rollback fixes team color change from 1.11. This was causing some confusion as people had started to associate with red and attack and green with defense. There were a couple of bugs causing certain UI elements to display in the wrong color. We plan to bring the feature back in the future, while when we finish adding support for custom team colors. That would be pretty cool, yeah. Adding custom team colors, that would be pretty cool. So I guess you can make your own, like, or maybe it's just like I think what they do with Overwatch League, where they change like the color of some like stuff really. Um, I think like of like the skins, the colors obviously of like when like says like winner on defeat and everything. That would be pretty cool. Social updates, we have redesigned the open slash closed party toggle to make it easier for players to understand whether they are in an open or closed party. Observers will now appear as in-game in the social panel, and observers can now view and type in slash or chat in custom games. Quality of life changes. Only one of them added a new user interface for custom game observers during character select. There is a total of, I need to do some math, 7 fixed bugs, I think. Yes, there is. Fix a bug where leaving disconnected from a custom game would result in a Val F1 error, F1 51 error, requiring the game to be remade in order for the player to rejoin. Fix a bug in the in-game screen after an icebox match that displayed Haven's map and would incorrectly display timeline markers. Fix issue where players could target mid-air, drop weapons with some abilities. Left-handed mode, fixed recoil animation being incorrectly mirrored, mismatching actual weapon and recoil. Fixed overlapping observer UI when a player is planting slash defusing. Fixed inconsistent team coloring on minimap pings. Fixed rare issue where observers camera transitions visuals could get stuck when swapping between players' views. So there's all the patch notes for 1.12. It's a very short one, but I think at some point it will be patch notes one. I think patch 1.13 will come at some point. Now we're going to be watching this video. Boring. What?
여기야. 여기야. 여기야.
That ends the or chat. Yeah, yoga. Okay, where the hell is it? I can't really. Okay, whatever. I'll try and translate this. Yeah, the on Dave. Open, close, and that's legit it. Yeah, it only took like 40 seconds, so it is a relatively short patch. I don't know if they're going to release they're probably going to release 1.32 at some point. I guess like now I'll give an update on the first strike, which is obviously the tournament that is currently happening. Look, Peters also has a rate, it's like a rating for most teams, which is pretty cool, which I quite like. So I think that'd be kind of useful just to see where everyone are. Okay, so let's first start off with Europe. Currently we've got we only have two teams currently in the regional finals, which is G2 Esports and Team Liquid. Um, and then next, I think in 18 hours time, so basically tomorrow, will be Fun Plus Phoenix versus the Opportunities, which is a full French team. And we got Summon FC versus Elixir Esports, also tomorrow, which is in 15 hours. I think, yeah, so Ninjas, Benjamas, and Prodigy are both out. I'm never surprised that G2 Esports are in. I'm very surprised about Team Liquid because obviously Team Liquid hasn't really been performing up to par, in my opinion. The qualifier 2, we haven't really had anyone currently been announced. If I just look over here, nah, no one. I don't know what's gonna happen there, but hey. Actually, I guess before I start with the North America. So regional finals currently have Team Envy, 100 Thieves, Renegades, and Sentinels currently in. Obviously the NSG tournament was finished, and these four teams were in the top four. For the UMG, currently in the qualifier 1, which is still live, I believe. So actually no. So this qualifier 1, Moon Raccoons, Equinox Esports, Immortals, Andbox, Space Station Gaming, and Dignitas are going to be in the UMG tournament overall. And that's what happened basically in the bracket. For the qualifier 2, which is still ongoing, we have Genji Esports and Pittsburgh Knights now in the tournament. So FaZe Clan and NRG are still versing each other as currently the scores, and Luminosity Gaming versus Beast Coast as currently the score as well. Serenity and Shiba are going to be in the semifinals. Whoever wins will be in the will qualify for the UMG tournament. For CIS, yes, they have actually announced some of them. So I think all so whoever wins in the quarterfinals, they will then be in the regional finals, I think. Oh my god, I forgot it's like 32 teams there, but you see. So first will be Axor versus Gambit Esports, AOXC versus Zaplata, I don't know. Fords versus Thex, and then Rock's team versus Team Singularity. There we go. For qualifier B, I don't think anyone has been announced. No one has been announced. Team Turkey, currently Oxygen Esports, Footballist, Sangao Esports, and BBL Esports are in the regional finals. So they were all for Q1, and then also for Q2 as well. And then next will be Q3 with all these teams competing. It is almost done with the Team 1Z Esports and Antonio Esports to see who's going to qualify first. And then whoever loses there will go down to the lower bracket finals to face either Digital Athletics and or 5 Noobs, which is a very, very interesting name, I just want to say. And qualify for, yeah, it's just still there. For Korea, I think they're all going to be in the closed qualifiers. So round of 16, we first Vision Strikers versus Feel So Good, Korean versus FAC, I think it is. Cloud9 Korea versus Lunatic High, COI Ho One Prince versus Crazy Hamster. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. Quattrum Strikers versus Fiat Lux. Proparty versus the Star to W. And then they and ANG Dark Horse and T1 Korea still waiting for their opponents, which will be starting in around 7 hours, 7 hours and 9 hours time. Well, now Japan. I think so. I think they're still going to be in the qualifier. Yeah, so they still haven't really finished. Scars versus Sangoku Gaming. Reject versus Crazy Raccoon. Absolute Jupiter versus Blackbird Ignis. And First Gaming versus Fave Gaming. Currently in the round of 8 to see who's going to be in the regional finals. And qualifier 2, still no one. For the APAC region, we're first going to start off with Thailand. Um, Most teams have been announced for Thailand: Attack All Round, Sharper Esports, Myth, Attitude, Overtime Esports, Day Trade Gaming, Q Confirm have been confirmed. Q2, so Qualifier 2 is where we need to wait. No teams has been announced yet. Next up, the Philippines. Current NXP.Aether, Subversive, Atlas Esports, V-Style Esports, AG Nefarious, I think is how you say it. Cadlaman, DFT Revitellers, I don't know, and Anbu Elite Gaming all in it. And I'm gonna go away for Q3 and Q4. So just for the qualifiers, no teams has been announced for either of them, I don't think. No. Malaysia and Singapore. Currently no one. We've got a Q1. Nothing's really started. Um, so Malaysia and Singapore, they're still going to be waiting. I think the same for Indonesia. Never mind. Indonesia has announced almost everyone except for, yeah, wait. So they've announced 12 teams. Boom Esports, Alter Ego, some of them Esports, Morph Team, Nerd Banana. I think Mayong Esports, I think's how you say it. I don't know. I'm sorry if I mispronounce any teams. RRQ Endeavor, Elik Bossa, Zenith, XCN Gaming, Okama Omega, and Arc Exonaut Esports. Will be announced. We just now need to wait for qualifier 3, which no team has been announced. Last one, Hong Kong and Taiwan. So I don't think any of them has been announced yet. No qualifiers. No. So that's for Asia Pacific. Now we go to Oceania region, which is mainly in Australia. With the Rise of Valor, we have all these teams currently in. I think yeah. So this gonna be, I think it's gonna be like a type of like a round robin. I don't know. Currently, I think we're gonna have the round 3 high matches. Water versus Order. WCG versus Kanga Esports. Uh, Fun Panda. Fun Crew versus Pillow Bangers. And then Exo Clan versus Dire Wolves. Wait, what's this? Water Bottle. Okay. So currently, in equal first, we have Dire Wolves, Exo Clan, Kanga Esports, Order, Pillow Bangers, Water Bottle, and Wildcard Gaming. Fun Crew, 95X Esports, Avant Gaming, Control Esports, Gravitators, Legacy Esports, MCT, Mind Freak, and Momentum Based. Uh, Probably going currently in as of now. Now next for is Brazil. Currently 3 teams has been announced. Game leaders, Haven, Liberty, and Team 1. Those qualifiers, I don't think it's been finished yet. Yeah, it hasn't been finished yet. I think it is live, so you can watch B4 versus Team Vikings and Bottom Fraggers versus New Indian Esports. Uh, is like the actual full team? I have no clue. I don't think so. So NMDM versus Falcao Esports, Pain Gaming versus Black Dragons, and Red Cannons versus In Gaming. For Brazil, for Latin America, let's look at the North Latin American. No one has been announced, including for the qualifiers. Nothing there. And for South, don't think anyone. Nah, no one. Next is MENA, which is I think in the Middle East. So this is in uh Strike Albia, so I think it's in Saudi Arabia, so it's in Iraq. Currently, Flamingo's Unreal, Yalla Esports, The Ultimates, The Real Valhalla, Running Down Miss, Sick Devils, and RVN have been announced. Um, alright, that's definitely not confusing at all, even though that's in Strike Albia. Regional finals currently only have the Ultimates and RVN have currently. Next is Levant and Egypt. Currently in Strike Arabia. I still don't know why they call it that. Got all those teams. Currently, Anubis Gaming or Narsa Esports will be in the grand finals, and then Clash Egypt will be waiting for them in the lower bracket finals. Whoever loses. Currently, it is all these three teams, so it doesn't really matter where they finish. And finally, lastly, we got North Africa. Currently, with all these teams, Fox Gaming will be in the grand finals, and we're just gonna be waiting for the rest of the lower brackets to finish. So Fox Gaming and Team Majesty will be in the regional finals. We just have to wait for whoever's gonna be third place. Other than that, I think that's kind of really it. I'll probably do another video about the first strike at some point very soon when everyone has announced their original finalists, and we'll have a talk about that and see who's gonna win and everything. So that's it for me now. Sorry about that. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Catch you guys on next time. Goodbye.